going to show you all the equipment that a hockey player wears and what makes my equipment so special. So first off, I'm going to start with the skates. These are probably the most important piece of equipment. I have Bauer APXs, and they're you have to sharpen the blade every week or so, every like 5 or 6 times you're on the ice, so that you can grip the ice well. And unique thing about my skates is I used wax laces, which are harder to tighten, but they stay tighter than regular laces. And next is shin pads. They go on your shins, obviously, and the main purpose of these is to protect your shin from impacts, because a lot of times you block a shot with your legs. Like, to block a shot, you stand up like this, and it hits you in the shins a lot of the time. And also, when you're skating through, you can get a stick to the shins real easily, so keeps you safe. Then next is the socks. They go over the shin pads, and they keep the shin pads in place, and they're also part of the uniform. Like, this is what you see when you see a Blackhawks guy on TV. Then next is the pants. They go on your hip area, and they're to keep you protected from impacts from pucks and body checks. And my pants have a shell on them. This is like part of the uniform for Ignatius, and it's black with a maroon stripe for Ignatius's colors. That's nice. Then after that, you've got your entire lower body on. Then next is the shoulder pads. I have CCM shoulder pads. A lot of my equipment's CCM, actually. So they go on your shoulders like this, and when you hit the boards and stuff, you impact with your shoulders, and it just keeps your shoulders safe and protected, and stops you from bruising yourself or injuring a shoulder. Then next you put on your elbow pads. I have a CCM elbow pads as well, and they go in your elbows like this, and they're to protect. A lot of times when you fall, you land elbow first, and also hit people with your elbows. And a jersey goes on top of all your upper body equipment, just to prevent any exposed skin, and it's also part of the uniform. These are our practice jerseys for Ignatius, just the SI logo, just a nice practice jersey. These are our game white jerseys. They're white with a maroon and gold trim, and they have the Wolfpack logo on the front. I'm number 15. And these are our red game jerseys. I think they look better than the white ones. They're just a nice red throwback. We got these when we played a outdoor game a couple years ago. Number 15 in these as well. They're just red with a maroon with the white stripes. I think it looks really real crisp. A real crisp look. And lastly, you have the helmet. Goes on your head like this. Has a cage. It's I use a Reebok. Ignatius, we use black helmets with white cages, and some wolf pack stickers, 15 on the back, breast cancer, and you wear a mouth guard to prevent jaw injuries and teeth injuries. And there is also the gloves. Gloves go in your hands like this, and you can control the stick well. You can throw a punch, protect your hand. A lot of times you get slashed up in the hands. No good. No one likes to get hurt. Then other safety equipment is the neck guard. Goes on your neck here and stops. A lot of times skates might come up, and if you're not wearing this, it could actually slit your throat. So that's not good. Big no-no. Other stuff in the hockey bag. Pucks, because how are you going to play hockey without a puck? 6 ounces. Rubber cylinder, black. It's all good. Tape. You use tape on your shin pads over the socks, hold them in place, and also you tape your stick, which is probably my favorite piece of equipment. Being a big goal scorer, I love my stick. I actually use a pretty unique stick. It's really short. It only goes up to my lips or so. Most people, when they're taught to get a stick, you want it up to your nose, but I don't like that. I like the shorter stick for more control. And I use a really flexible stick. You see, it has a nice good whip to it. It only takes 65 pounds of force to flex this one, and most people use about like an 80, 85. So I like that because you can get like a nice whippy shot off, and like the stick really whips through the shot. I also have like a unique curve that goes doesn't really start till the middle, and then opens up and goes out with the toe. And I like that because you can shoot and just start the puck off in the middle of the blade instead of at the heel, and just sort of only use the toe and just flick it off the toe. And that's everything in my hockey bag. I'm going to talk about some of the basic shots and moves used by a hockey player in a game. The most basic shot is the wrist shot. It starts with a big sweeping motion of your hands, bringing them back, and then following through and flicking your wrist. I'm using a roll of tape because it slides on hardwood like a puck slides on ice. Like, if the puck, it wouldn't slide, it would just stop, and that wouldn't work. So the wrist shot is used, so you bring your wrists all the way back and then roll them through. And that's used in tight in the offensive zone trying to score, and it's the most accurate shot. And there's the slap shot, which is like that, and it's harder to control than the wrist shot, but it's a lot faster. So it's used a lot of times when you're shooting from far out, like a defenseman from the point. And then there's the backhand, which is sort of like a wrist shot, but you use the backhand side of your stick. And you never really shoot it on purpose. It's more of what you shoot when you have nothing else really, and you're trapped. Like if you have a guy in your hip over here, and the only shot you can get off is the backhand. Then there's the snap shot, which is my favorite. It's sort of like a wrist shot, only you don't bring the puck back. You just snap it forward. And I shoot it mainly, and I try and get it off as fast as I can, like a quick release. Because then the goalie's not expecting it. And it just sort of catches the goalie by surprise and sort of shocks them. A quick release. And some basic stick handling moves for trying to get around the defender, which I'm going to demonstrate by this chair. There's the toe drag, which is when you go out, use the toe of your blade to drag it, and go back once again. So you go out like you're going to go this way on the guy, and then you toe it, drag it in. And there's also simple like forehand backhands and backhand forehands, which are when you make a move here and make a step and then take a step the other way. And you can do that the other way with forehand backhand, going to the forehand and the backhand. And then you can also like get fancy by going off your skate or something. But that's sort of showboating. It never really works. Then my favorite move to do is the toe drag because I'm pretty good at it. Just in getting tight on the guy and just toe it past him. And those are just some of the basic moves and skills used by a hockey player in a game.